The annual Canadian Retirement Survey has found that nearly 60% of us believe we will never be in a financial position to retire. For more on this, we're joined by our money expert, Rubina Ahmed Haq. Rubina, good morning to you. The survey also found 66% of us believe that we actually will need to keep working even if we do retire. So I guess the question is retirement, is it becoming out of reach?
For some individuals, yes. There's a number of reasons why we have this sentiment right now. There is no longer those rock-solid workplace pensions that were available to workers in the 60s and 70s and 80s, where, as long as you were working full-time, your workplace was paying into a workplace pension. It was a defined plan where you were going to get a set amount of money for the rest of your life after you retired. Those pensions just simply don't exist in the same way that they did a few decades ago. Cost of living has gone up, so people feel that even if I retire, how am I going to afford to pay the property taxes and the insurance and the cost of food and everything else? Even if you've got a paid off house, there are still a lot of expenses that older Canadians are worried about, and they feel that the only way to remedy that is to continue to work past the age of 65.
Rubina, so what's your advice for those who still dream of a day without having to go to work?
So I think that we do need to change our thinking when it comes to that age 65 of retirement. We're living longer and longer. You can live well into your 80s and into your 90s now. And so retirement is that much longer, which means that either you have to save more money in order to afford a 20, 25, 30-year retirement, or you have to work beyond the age of 65, so into your 70s, so that you are able to save enough money to retire and not have to create any income at all. The other is, and I really love this concept, it's in a book called Victory Lap Retirement, where you don't really quit work altogether, but you continue to do some kind of work after you retire. You use your decades of knowledge to maybe consult or freelance or give your expertise to a company and get paid for it, but not that full-time 9 to 5, which is really what people like to get away from. But for anyone wanting to really know if they have enough money to retire, you've got to do the math. Go into a retirement calculator. The Financial Consumer Agency of Canada has an excellent one. It takes a little while to get through all the steps, but it will give you a good idea of where you're at. And if you're not happy with it, then it will also give you suggestions on how you can save in order to reach your goals.